Hi and welcome everyone. In keeping with the festive season around, we are back with another mythology based read aloud for you all. The book that we are reading today is called Mudhal Azhwargal, the Divine Trio, conceptualized and compiled by Sreevidhya Ramanujam. It also happens to be the auspicious occasion of Mudhal Azhwargal Thirunakshatram, birthdates, which falls between October 24 to October 26. Azhwars were 12 saint poets who descended upon earth to spread the glories of Lord Vishnu. Each Azhwar was an incarnation of an armament or weapon or celestial servants of Lord Vishnu. Born in the south of India, the Azhwars were 12 mystical saints who composed 4,000 glorious poems and hymns in praise of Lord Vishnu. Shrishti Tales encapsulates the story of Mudhal Azhwargal, first of the three Azhwars who lived during the 7th century CE. Without further delay, let's get started and let's turn the page, kids, shall we? In the Aipasi month of Siddharthi year, 3 divine babies were born on 3 successive days. Poigai Azhwar, born in a lotus flower at Tiruvekka near Kanchipuram. Bhudat Azhwar, born in a hiptage flower at Tirukadal Mallai, Mahabalipuram. Pei Azhwar, born in a red lily flower at Tirumailai, Mylapore. They were incarnations of Lord Vishnu's weapons. Poigai Azhwar, incarnation of Panchajanyam, the divine conch. Bhudat Azhwar, incarnation of Kaumodaki, the divine mace. Pei Azhwar, incarnation of Nandaki, the divine sword. The Azhwars were Tamil saints and mystical poets. They were deeply devoted to Lord Vishnu. Every day they would visit temples and narrate Lord's stories and sing devotional hymns on him. Such was their devotion that they saw his presence in everything and everywhere. However, they were strangers to each other, so Lord Vishnu decided to bring them together. One dark and stormy night, Poigai Azhwar visited Tirukovilur. After having darshan of Lord Trivikrama, he took shelter in a very small veranda of a house. While he was resting, he heard a knock. It was Bhudat Azhwar. He asked, "It is raining outside. May I get a shelter?" Poigai Azhwar replied, "Please come in. There is space for 1 to sleep and 2 to sit." As they got introduced to each other, they heard another knock. It was Pei Azhwar. He said, "Is there a place to rest? It is raining outside." Other 2 Azhwars gladly replied, "Please come in. There is space for 1 to sleep, 2 to sit, and 3 to stand." They were delighted to find that all of them were devotees of Lord Vishnu. It was completely dark, but they had no fear or discomfort. Suddenly, the three Azhwars felt tightly squeezed. There was no space to stand or breathe. They turned to see if there was a fourth person in the room. Standing there was Lord Vishnu himself, blessing them for their astounding bhakti. One after another, the three Azhwars sang 100 pasurams, poems, each in Lord's praise. The pasurams composed by all of them together is known as Iyarpa, beginning of Divya Prabandham, a compilation of 4,000 verses. Thereafter, they travelled together to many temples across Bharat. At Ayodhya, impressed with their devotion, Sri Rama and Sita Devi, along with Lakshmana and Hanuman, appeared to bless them. Upon reaching Tirupati, the three Azhwars hesitated to step on the divine hills, Tirumala, which is the abode of Lord Srinivasa. Touched by their devotion, the Lord Himself appeared for them at the bottom of the hills at Tirupati. This place is popularly known as Azhwar Tirtham. The three Azhwars came to be known as Mudhal Azhwargal. The end. We hope you liked it. And we also hope that you all learned something new, just as we did, while reading aloud this wonderful book for you all. Bye bye and see you next time.